Good evening. I'm Ed Henry in for Brett Baer. Happy New Year from our family here to yours. We begin 2016, though, with a subject all too familiar, terror. Across the globe, attacks or fears of attacks are making some major headlines. In Israel, a gunman opened fire outside a popular bar in Tel Aviv, killing 2. In Afghanistan, 1 person was killed when the Taliban sent a suicide bomber to target Westerners at a popular restaurant. Right here at home, federal authorities say the would-be terrorist who planned to target a Rochester, New York bar on New Year's Eve sought to prove he was worthy of joining ISIS. And in Germany, Munich police are thanking residents for staying calm after authorities received concrete tips that an attack in the pre-midnight hours was imminent. Tonight, national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin starts us off with an update on terror concerns all across the globe.
New Year's celebrations went ahead despite jitters and terror warnings in capitals around the world. A tip before midnight forced German authorities to close 2 train stations in Munich, surging 500 police to secure the stations and evacuate people. 5 to 7 ISIS attackers allegedly intended to blow themselves up.
Last night around 7:40 we received a concrete tip which came via the federal authorities to us in Munich that there was a plan for an attack, for a suicide attack, which was to hit the Munich main train station or the station in Passing in Munich. A relatively concrete time was also given, namely midnight.
A day later, German authorities said the threat had passed, leaving more questions than answers about the terror threat. On Twitter, the Munich police thanked the public, quote, "Good morning to those who spent the night out in #Munich. Thanks for staying calm and for your understanding concerning our measures."
At the moment, we are in a situation in which we received names. We can't say if they are in Munich or, in fact, in Germany.
The concrete tip reportedly came from French intelligence.
The level of threat is high and will continue to be high in the new year. It will not decrease in the near future.
Belgium, meanwhile, called off its New Year's festivities for fear of an attack. Tokyo issued a special security alert. Here in the U.S., authorities in Rochester, New York, arrested a 25-year-old man said to have contacted ISIS in Syria and told to carry out an attack at home.
While we have no additional information that there is a credible threat or another lingering threat to our community, protecting the public is always my first priority.
The Justice Department says Emmanuel Lutchman hoped to attack a local restaurant on New Year's Eve using a machete and a bomb. He bought supplies at Walmart.
He's a panhandler, and a lot of the businesses have asked him to leave.
In France today, an attacker plowed his car into 4 soldiers guarding a mosque, but the motive remains unclear. France is still on high alert following the terror attack in November. Ed?
Thank you, Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon, and Happy New Year.